What if the reason your hair is falling out has nothing to do with your shampoo, your genetics, or even your age, but instead, something happening silently inside your body every single day? Stay with me, because what I'm about to share could genuinely change how you think about your hair forever. Let's be honest. Losing your hair is one of the most quietly devastating things a person can go through. You don't announce it. You just start noticing things. A little extra hair circling the shower drain. Your brush looking fuller than it used to. A part that seems just a touch wider than last year. And what do most people do? They panic buy a fancy shampoo. They try a biotin gummy. Maybe they order something off an Instagram ad at 2 a.m. Sound familiar? Here's the problem. Most of that does absolutely nothing. Not because hair loss is untreatable, but because most people are treating the symptom while completely ignoring the cause. Hair loss rarely happens for just one reason. And if you don't understand what's actually driving it, you'll keep chasing solutions that don't stick. So today, I want to walk you through what's really going on beneath the surface, and one surprisingly powerful natural ingredient that's getting serious scientific attention right now. Let's start at the root. Literally. Your hair follicles are living, breathing biological structures. Each one is fed by a tiny network of blood vessels supplying oxygen, nutrients, and hormonal signals. When that system is working well, your follicles produce strong, thick, healthy strands. But here's where it goes wrong. There's a hormone in your body, both men and women have it, called DHT, or dihydrotestosterone. Think of DHT as a contractor that slowly renovates your follicles into something smaller. Over time, it shrinks them. Strands get thinner, shorter, weaker. Eventually, some follicles stop producing viable hair altogether. This isn't dramatic or sudden. It's slow, gradual. And that's exactly why so many people miss it until significant damage is already done. But DHT is only one piece of the puzzle. Piece number 2. Circulation. Your scalp needs blood flow the same way a garden needs water. If the vessels feeding your follicles are sluggish, due to inflammation, chronic stress, or poor metabolic health, those follicles get starved. Slowly, quietly. And a starved follicle doesn't produce great hair. Piece number 3, cortisol. Stress is a biological event, not just an emotional one. When you're under chronic stress, your body pumps out a hormone called cortisol. Elevated cortisol signals your body to redirect resources away from non-essential functions. And guess what your body considers non-essential when it's in survival mode? Your hair. This is also why some people experience significant shedding weeks or even months after a stressful event, a surgery, an illness, a difficult season of life. The delay confuses people. They can't connect the dots. But the biology is very clear. Piece number 4, blood sugar instability. This one shocks people. Chronically high insulin levels, the kind that come from a high-sugar diet, irregular eating, or metabolic stress, create a cascade of problems. Oxidative stress, vascular inflammation, hormonal imbalance, all of which quietly compromise the microscopic vessels that feed your scalp tissue. Piece number 5, protein deficiency. Hair is made almost entirely of a structural protein called keratin. If your diet is low in quality protein, whether from calorie restriction, appetite loss, or simply not prioritizing it, your body will make a very logical decision. It will feed your heart, your liver, your brain, and it will deprioritize your hair. I'm seeing this increasingly with people on appetite-suppressing medications or aggressive weight loss programs. Hair loss can be an early warning signal that your body is rationing resources. And then there's thyroid function, another massive and frequently missed contributor. A thyroid that isn't performing optimally can slow your entire metabolism, impair cellular energy, and reduce circulation. If you're also dealing with fatigue, feeling cold all the time, dry skin, or unexplained weight changes, your thyroid might be the chapter of this story that needs more attention. So what can you actually do, naturally, that has real evidence behind it? This is where pumpkin seed oil enters the conversation. And I know what some of you are thinking. Pumpkin seed oil? Really? Yes, really. And here's why it deserves your attention. Pumpkin seed oil is rich in compounds called phytosterols. These plant-based sterols have been studied for their ability to interfere with the conversion of testosterone into DHT, meaning less of that follicle-shrinking hormone causing damage at the root level. Beyond that, it delivers zinc, critical for cellular repair and hormone regulation. Magnesium, antioxidants that fight the oxidative stress your follicles face daily. Healthy fatty acids that support the integrity of your scalp tissue. A small but notable clinical study found that men taking pumpkin seed oil experienced a meaningful increase in hair count compared to those who didn't. And this wasn't a funded study from a supplement brand. That matters. But here's the real message I want you to leave with today. No single ingredient fixes a multifactorial problem. Pumpkin seed oil can be a genuinely useful tool, especially for addressing DHT-related thinning, but it works best as part of a broader approach. One that also looks at your stress levels, your sleep, your blood sugar, your protein intake, your scalp health, and your circulation. Think of your hair as a report card for your internal health. When multiple systems are under stress simultaneously, your hair is often one of the first places it shows up. The good news? Follicles that are struggling, but still alive, can often be supported and revived. The window matters. The earlier you pay attention, the more you have to work with. If this opened your eyes to something you hadn't considered before, I'd love to know. Drop a comment below and tell me which piece of this puzzle surprised you most. Was it the blood sugar connection? The cortisol delay? Something else? And if someone in your life is quietly dealing with this, share this video with them. Sometimes the most useful thing isn't a product, it's simply understanding what's actually going on. Subscribe if you want more content like this. Practical, science-grounded health information with no fluff and no agenda. I'll see you in the next one.